This is Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. As we know, access to finance for most businesses has been tough, and over the last few years the media has been filled with numerous horror stories. But what is the reality on the ground? Well, since mid-2011, an external body, the SME Finance Monitor team, has been carrying out quarterly independent research into the dealings between banks and small businesses when it comes to raising finance. Over the years, the SME Finance Monitor Report has provided great insight into what is really going on. And the team has now just released its latest report for Q1 2015. So, what are the key findings? Well, first of all, the good news. 79% of those businesses surveyed said they are now operating profitably. And this is up from 69% in the same quarter of 2013. A significant improvement. Now, what about the use of external sources of finance? Well, in Q1 2015, 36% of businesses said they used external sources of finance. Obviously, that leaves a large number which are self-financing. Of those businesses using external finance, 29% are using core finance products such as overdrafts, loans and credit cards. And this is down from 40% in the first quarter of 2012. And this just shows how businesses are moving away from the traditional sources of finance. We often hear the statement that businesses are being starved of credit. Well, here's the killer statistic which consistently comes out of this survey every quarter. In the first quarter of 2015, 48% of SMEs defined themselves as permanent non-borrowers. They are not interested in borrowing and haven't done so over the previous 5 years and don't intend to do so in the future. Now, this was 30% in Q1 2012, so you can see that an increasing number of businesses are opting out of borrowing. But what about businesses' appetite to borrow over a shorter term? Well, the SME Finance Monitor team asked businesses about borrowing over the previous 12 months and looking ahead. Here, 79% of businesses put themselves in this category, referring to themselves as happy non-seekers of finance. That's nearly 80% of those surveyed saying that they don't want to borrow. And added to that, 72% of businesses said that their aim is to pay down debt and not borrow again. So perhaps all the fuss that we're seeing about helping businesses to borrow is perhaps not as big a problem as we think. Well, I'm going to be returning to sharing more findings from the latest SME Finance Monitor Report, so watch out for a future video. In the meantime, if you want to know more about your business finance options, get in touch with us via email at info@businessloanservices.co.uk or call us on 08456 809 728.